Hi guys, my name is Dana, and I'm here to tell you about this great injustice. My mom didn't buy us orange juice! Ugh, my mom didn't buy us orange juice. She said something like, "It's too expensive." Does your mom tell you that too? Yeah, I thought so. So I did some research to find out why orange juice is so expensive. You know why the price went up? Invasive species. That's why. I know, you're totally confused. So let me explain first what invasive species are and how they single-handedly destroyed my breakfast. Plants, animals, reptiles, fish, insects, and fungi that have been transplanted to a foreign place and begin to disrupt the ecosystem are considered invasive species. They are all detrimental in their own way. For example, there's this plant called the Brazilian pepper. I'm sure you've heard of it. And it grows super fast. I mean, super fast. It steals all of the nutrients out of the ground from other plants and ends up killing them. And those plants were the food for all of these animals in the area. So now those animals have to leave. And then everything that depends on those animals, they leave too. So it's not just plants that do this, by the way. Lionfish and Burmese pythons are also problematic as they prey on other living things to the point of endangering them. Invasive species of all types threaten Florida's ecosystem and agricultural industry, as well as the health of Floridians. Now this is the part I was anxious to get to. The price of orange juice is a direct result of invasive species. How, you ask? Let me finish. Huanglong bean, or greening, is a tree-killing bacterium carried from China by way of an insect called the Asian citrus psyllid. But let's call it greening to make it easier. Anyway, the psyllids feed on the leaves of orange trees and infect them with this bacteria. Once infected, the tree's vascular system is tainted, causing the tree to lose nutrients and prematurely drop oranges whose taste is bitter. Greening is still a problem today that requires the burning of orange groves to stop the spread. Between 2006 and 2014, this problem cost the industry $7.8 billion and over 7,500 terminated jobs. Global warming will only make these scenarios more common as it will create the perfect environment for many invasive species, fungi, and bacteria to thrive. Invasive species not only jeopardize the ecosystem and the economy, but most importantly to me, my breakfast. The price of orange juice inevitably had to go up in order to help make up for the product lost to greening. So in summary, invasive species are like the uninvited party crashers to our ecosystem. They're all like, "Hey party people, we're here to eat all your food and take your house and maybe gobble you up too. Isn't that fun?" No, invasive species, that is not fun. You have single-handedly ruined the best part of my breakfast. Sorry, I get really passionate about the most important meal of the day. Do you have any ideas how we can stop invasive species from ruining my breakfast? I have a few. Number 1, perhaps we invest in some kind of organic pest control that is mandatory by law to use on all international shipments coming to the United States as a preventative. Number 2, what if the state of Florida offers an incentive, like they do with the python, for the removal of other invasive species? For instance, maybe offering a tax deduction for people who volunteer in the uprooting of plants like the Brazilian pepper. And number 3, Florida could benefit from stricter laws on exotic pests and plants. That seems like a pretty easy one, right? The potential for devastation will only rise if Floridians continue to ignore the problem with invasive species. Now is the time to focus on elimination and prevention. Well, I'm going to go brainstorm some more ideas on how we can prevent invasive species from ruining my breakfast over a very large glass of milk. You let me know if you come up with any great ideas too. Bye guys!